Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Psycho Boy Reads Alice Karkle, the fanfiction. Guess what? We got enough subscribers now that I'm going to be reading the next 5 chapters of this piece of garbage. Yeah, so thanks for that. No, actually, like, legit, thank you so much for 750 subscribers. Means the world to me. I just wish that I hadn't made that promise about reading more of this fan fiction, but I did make the promise, and so here we go. Alice Karkle the Fanfiction, Chapter 6. I fell asleep outside at the picnic bench, waking up with not too much rest. Oh bother, I scolded myself as I picked up my feet from the benchwood and got up to go back home. Finding Gamzee had to wait, I was simple too tired, and I bet my monkey uncle that everyone else was the same. Sure enough, when I got in the door, Terezi was yawning. Hey, cool troll, how are you today? Ugh, so tired. Me too. Okay. I left Terezi to yawn and went to the kitchen for my favorite cereal, which of course is Troll Sugar Crisp. Can't get enough of that Sugar Crisp. Sugar Crisp keeps me going strong. Solix wasn't here today. He went shopping for supplies so I could eat without the jerk stealing it. However, there was none left. It was all someone had beaten me to it. Aridin, I hissed. It must be him. He's the only other one who likes it. Well, Solix too, but that's another matter. Right, because he's not here today, shopping for supplies. Enraged, I went outside and glared into the pool we keep outside where Pfeffery and Aridin live in while mostly sleep, but anyway, they swim here. Aridin, did you eat my cereal? Sure enough, he was there. Well, no, I didn't. It must have been Gamzee or whatever. Gamzee's not here. Nice try. Actually, bad try. Whatever, I ate it, so what? Ugh, I sighed and went back inside. This was horrible. Anyway, I decided to roam the country on my wings, so I flew up below the clouds, which were cloudy. As I flew, I thought of Karkles, and whoops, I almost crashed into an airplane again. The pilot was angry and shook her fist at me, but I waved back and apologized. Where could I go today? Let's see. I went down to the mall, which was close to our house, well, a 5-minute fly, longer if you decide to walk it. I chose my cart, and was pushing it into the aisles when crash! I bumped into someone. Oh no, are they okay? It was a tall green man, and no it wasn't who you think, but this is Homestuck, remember? He sighed in misery. Why did you do that? This isn't bumper carts. Ugh. I'm sorry. His voice was in all caps, so it reminded me of Karkle's, but Karkle's isn't this big. It's okay, just watch where you're going, okay? Yes. I kept walking and wondering who is this person. He had a peg leg and also a big coat. Who was he? He seemed so family. Okay. Alright. How did she know that it's in all caps? And I'm sorry, I just realized that this was Caliborn. I should have done my Caliborn voice! But anyway, I bought some things. I bought flour, baking soda. I also bought ice cream, Troll Sugar Crisp, Troll Jam. The cashier was a lady who was also a cat. Okay, not really, but it was our neighbor, Mulin. Hi, Mulin. Ooh, hello, she said in instinct because she couldn't hear my greeting. She was deaf from a tragic mistake. On my way home, I remembered that Gamzee was missing and decided to try to find him. To be continued. Wow, you just totally forgot about him while you bought groceries for a chapter. You know, after the big old cliffhanger from last chapter, I thought that you'd, be continuing that, but nope. I'm gonna go grocery shopping, while Solix is also grocery shopping. When I got home, I recalled my adventure to Karkle's, and he was impressed. Wow, okay, so you got the groceries, but you say you saw a man with a coat? Well, that's bad, and also next time, tell Mulin hello for me. Who is he? Does he work for Grand Highblood? Karkles took a sip of his Faygo and nodded. Yes, I think so. Grand Highblood is the boss of them all, but his worker is a cherub called Lord English, also known as L.E. I'm pretty sure Lord English tells Highblood what to do. Wow, okay, I escaped a fate worse than death back there. OMG, so close, I gasped with my mouth open. Anyway, who else works for Grand Highblood Karkles? Well, I don't know, but people and trolls alike suspect that Kurliz, who is Gamzee's brother, is also part of this escapade. Wow, what a surprise, the whole family is so creepy. I know, right? But anyway, there's nothing we can do, unfortunately. The air was full of tension, so thick you could maybe cut it with a knife or worse. That's why I decided to break it again. Saving Gamzee from the clutch of evil could wait until we were well prepared. Hey Karkles, do you want to see a movie? Karkles blushed hard and his face was all red like a tomato, only without the green leaf on top. Instead, he had horns. Why do you want to see a movie? Isn't it getting late now? Haha, silly Karkles, it's 3 o'clock. It's the perfect time for a movie. In fact, I know one you'll love. At that moment, Kanae walked in from dressmaking with her ears perked high up. Did you say movie? Because I know of one too. See, it's weird that they don't use Kanaya's typing quirk, but they have used everyone else's that I can see. Oh, really? What is it? I said in interest, and Karkles rolled his eyes like he was angry. It's called Twilight. It's about vampires, which is ironic because I too am a vampire. OMG, Kanae, what is wrong with you? Nobody likes that movie, not even 4th grades. Wow, Kanae, go away. What a bad choice. I yawned in discontent. Kanae was so sad she ran away before we could see her cry, but I didn't mean to make her sad. She's just too sensitive. Wow, I can't believe you made her cry. You're so mean, Alice. Karkles, I didn't mean it, okay? Just admit it. Twilight is still last year. Yes, well, okay it is. I guess you're right. So then we settled with my choice, which was Glee, the 3rd concert movie, of course, because it is my favorite. We both enjoyed it, even Karkles did, but everything happening must come to a halt, and therefore the movie did. Amazing! Karkles screamed at the ending, his eyes full to the eyelashes of red tears, which were not blood, remember? I know, right? Anyway, it's getting to be dinner time. Let's go, Karkles. We both went to the dinner table, which of course held 13 people, which were all the trolls and me, myself, and I, who is of course Alice. Tonight's dinner was pasta with grub sauce, and let me tell you, it sounds disgusting, but it's good because we're all trolls. But tonight, of course, there was no Gamzee, he was missing, and there was an awkward tension in the air because of this, but Nepeta broke the silence. Hey, Cart Kitty, guess what? I have something to tell you. What is it, Nepeta? Cart Kitty, I love you. Everyone went dead silent, especially me, who was in love with Karkles. What? Karkles yelled. Well, I might like you back, he announced, and he ran from the table. To be continued. Wow, I gotta tell ya, this person is really great at writing trollfic. Oh my god, this is absolutely like the fan troll's typing quirk, just being a shitty writer. As everyone sat in shock, I was the most broken inside, and that was because Nepeta just confessed her love to Karkles when I loved him. I tried to eat my pasta with grub sauce, but I could not stomach it, so I went into my room and I cried. My heart was heartbroken. How could this happen? This is so bad. And of course, my tears were my blood color, so they were mixing and it looked awful. Ugh, could this day get any worse? Not to jinx it. Just then there was a knock at the door, but I was too sad. I didn't want to get up and answer it. Of course I didn't. They knocked 8 times, and then 8 times again. What is it? I said groggily. I was so miserable. Oh, God. What the hell kind of a typing quirk are they using for Vriska? It's me, Vriska! Oh, no, not her. Well, actually, we get along sometimes, but usually she was a witch, but starting with B instead, not to be too mean. Okay, well, Vriska, what do you want? If it's to make fun of me, then leave. No, I assure you, I want to comfort you. Comfort you. I trusted her this time. Okay, then come in, I said in a tone full of mystery. Do you mean misery? She came in and laughed, and I was going to be angry at her because I was sad. Why was she laughing? I saw what went on back there. It was bad. Yes, but what about it? Well, guess what? I knew Karket for a long time, and oh my god, she uses her nickname for Karkles. Oh, that's delightful. And then goes back to I mean Karket. And I know something you can do to make him love you. Wow, really? Was it that simple? Could I win his heart back just like that? Tell me then. No problem, just listen to me. It took several minutes of explanation, but once she told me, I was amazed it was going to work, at least it should. Okay, Spider Girl, now let's try it out. Okay. We both go out to the kitchen and everyone is gone except for Nepeta and Karkles who are talking. I am not a jealous troll now, but he was blushing, she was blushing, and it was making me feel horrible inside. How could this happen? Anyway, here goes for the plan. Karkles, I smiled really happily, and he looked up. Oh, hello, Alice. In case you could not see, I was having a talk with my troll friend here, but anyway, what do you want? Karkles, I have to show you something outside. Sigh, okay, I will be there. I ran outside with Friska nearby, and we grinned at each other. This was going to work. Well, what was going to work, you ask? Karkles came outside just as the sun was setting. It was so beautiful. Whoa, what? Karkles says. His voice was amazed. Wow, Alice, you wanted to show me this? Well, it's adorable. I mean, adorable bloodthirsty. Silly, Karkles, but don't you like it? Yes, I do, but what is that? What? There was a yell. Karkles jumped, and then he was yelling really loud. There's a spider in my hair! Jigus! A spider where? I was screaming, he was yelling, and Vriska was laughing. My dear Karkles, it seems like Allice tricked you. She brought you out here to prank you. She hates you. Gog, Allice, why are you such a... The word was too awful. Vriska smiled at me so evilly as she comforted Karkles, bringing him back inside. It was official. This was the worst day ever. Could I ever regain Karkles' trust? To be continued. Okay, I think that Karkle would obviously know that it was Vriska who put the spider in there. Just throwing that out there. On the other hand, what exactly is she trying to convey? Is Vriska also trying to court Karkle? Is that what's going on here? Chapter 9. Can this day get any worse is what I wondered as I ran and then jumped. I soared into the sky, tears glittering. There wasn't much light to make a big glitter, but they shined a little. Anyway, I was fed up. I left behind a note saying I was going to be gone for a day. I needed time to let Karkles forget the spider, and also to think of a revenge against Vriska. This time I did not fly far, only to a house down the street where there was a swing set and a pogo animal. I sat on the swing and swung. What could I do to Vriska? Just then the lights on the house turned on, and I gasped enormously. Also someone opened a window. He was a human. You with the beautiful wings. Who are you? Why are you here? The boy had glasses and a bepuzzled look on his face, as he was clearly in confusion. Oh, it's just me, Alice Karkle, your next-door neighbor. Well, the one from down the road. Oh, right, I heard about you. I sometimes see you flying. He made a face like buck teeth and grinned. Wow, I said someone had seen me in the skies, and not just anyone. It was a cute boy with glasses. Then I imagined Karkles in glasses. He would look good in them. But then I started feeling sad again because Karkles was mad at me. My sadness must have showed because the human boy opened the door. You can come in if you want, by the way. My name's John. I live with my sister and friends. Wow, okay, thanks. I went inside. It was a beautiful place. Please take off your shoes, John says, motioning to my footwear. Oh, right, of course. How silly of me, hee hee. I took off my shoes, like in Japan or something, and put them on a mat beside the door, which was decorated with a wind decor. Hey, your name is Allice, right? Well, are you a troll? Yes, of course I am. That's why my skin is gray. You just can't see my horns because I sand them off so that they don't get in the way. I remembered Tavros with the longest and hardest horns in them all. He couldn't even dress himself without challenge each morning. What a bother. Alice, you don't look so happy when you came here. What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. By the way, can you help me with something? Help with what? John says as he walks away to get his friends and sister. I tell him as he introduces me to them. They were so dang nice, by the way. One was named Jane, which was his sister, and then there was Dave, his best bro, as he called him, and also there was Rose. Dave was really cool and wore sunglasses, and I wondered what Karkles would look like in them, so I used my imagination, but it made me sad again because he was hating me. Well, someone I love very much is mad because of a spider. A mean troll tricked me, and I fell for it. I hate spiders too, so I can feel it, but I will help you, John said, sat and thought. He looked cuter with each thought, and I couldn't help but to blush. Karkles is my only one and true love, though. Aha! He yelled, and I screamed. Me and him planned so much for the rest of the day. It was a great day. But of course I was getting hungry, so I put on my shoes and went to leave. No, wait, Angel. You can stay for dinner. My friends are cooking, and they're cooking too much. Angel was maybe because of my wings. They looked like angel wings. Okay, then I will stay. Do you have grub sauce? Excuse me? What, you don't know what grub sauce is? Oh, right, you are a human being. Oh, right, you are a human being. So I explained to him a thing about grub sauce, which is an alternation delicacy. I know that this is just a troll fake, but god damn it, some of these really piss me off. We sat around the table, me beside him, beside Dave, and Dave beside Rose, and Jay beside us. Hello, good day, Alice, Rose said in a smooth voice, so I answered politely and then finished dinner, which was potatoes and squash. Then I waved to them goodbye. I didn't want to go back to my house yet, so I decided to fly around some more. Come back if you can, Angel, says John dreamily. I think he was in love with me, but he's not my type. My type is a grumpy troll. Dave nodded as I flew into the air. His eyes were covered by sunglasses. He was too cool to say goodbye to me, but it's okay. So anyway, I kept flying over the hills and over houses and then back to the Dancestors. I knocked on the door. Maybe Karkle would help if he doesn't sermon. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Hello, is Karkle here? No, it's just me. Oh, no, it's just me. What a spooky voice. The door opens and I gasp. It's Gamzee's brother Kurlas, who's also subjugular. I've never actually done Karkle's voice. I've heard him be headcanoned as Jamaican, which I guess makes sense, but I can't do a Jamaican accent, so I'd just come off as being super offensive if I tried. Chapter 10. Now I was face to face with Karkle, and I held back a scream. Karkle said he was part of the Grand High Blood Subjugulars and was with L.E. This was terrifying. I was prepared to fight with my life. You're the troll who Gamzee spoke about. Ha ha ha. He laughed and smiled at me, his lips full of stitches. Well, you're too late. He's gone. He left for Lord English. I grated my teeth and glared at him. I know that, where is he? And also I hate you. I hated him because he was also a subjugular and is part of Gamzee, who made Karkle sad. But then came the surprise of an almost century. I don't know why my brother decided that Green Man was more important than family, but I digress, he stated sadly. What do you mean? Aren't you part of them? You're his brother. No, I'm not. It's just him and my grandfather, the Grand High Blood. He is evil, not me, child. Wow, okay, yes, I'm relieved. I'm safe, but very confused. Okay, so he's evil, your grandfather is evil, but you're innocent. Well, that's a surprise, but I'm so happy at that. Hey, what's your name? It's Allice Karkle, but I know you're Karkle. Hello, Karkle. Karkle smiles, and it was creepy because of the stitches. He looked like a Halloween doll. Well, aren't you smart? Anyway, why have you come to the door? I wanted to talk to Karkle so he can tell me why Karkle is mad. Well, I know why he's mad, but I need to make him happy again. Oh, well, Karkle had to go to the library for research and won't be back until 8 p.m. But you can come in, go ahead. I laugh and follow him in, but it gives me the chillies. The house is very big, even bigger than mine, which is funny because there is one less person living in it. I've never seen inside of it, just the outside, when we sometimes ask the neighbors for sugar, but not troll sugar crisp because they hate it even though I love it. Wow, so this is where everyone lives. Yup, and we wouldn't trade this house for anything, not even a life supply of candy corn. Wow, well, it's valuable. While walking, we met Pyrope, and she smiled and did the thing with her fingers. Hello, Karkle. Hello, Karkle. How are you doing today? That was scary. How did she know my name? Were her sunglasses special name reader? Karkle was telling me all about you, but not always good things. But anyways, you're not too bad. Okay, well, it's nice to meet you, Pyrope. We continued to the living room, which had a pool in it. Karkle explained it was for Mina and Kronos. We had an outdoor one, but there was inside because they had both hate rain and people staring at them while they sleep. People as in our other street neighbors like the Crackpakians and the Salamanders and every other person. Crackpakians. Wow. Allice Karkle, can I ask you a question? Sure, Karkle. Why do you have wings? Oh no, I gulped. It was clear he was a high blood because of the picture on his shirt. He called me because I'm a mutant blood. Actually, I'm a mutant. Oh, okay, I see. I realized how silly I was being. After all, Karkle was a mutant blood, and he wasn't too old yet. Okay, so you can fly with them, right? Yes, of course, I fly around all the time, as high as a kite. So that's what that odd bird was. It was you. I laughed. What a funny royal troll. Can you tell me more about Gamzee, because I need to know more about him? He lived at our house, but was sometimes emo, so he stayed in his room all day. I say with a noisy breathe. Okay, let me tell you about my little brother Gamzee, who is next in line for the subjugular throne. I guess, was he really? To be continued. Edit. Okay, well, I messed up on the line break, and the whole document came out very strange. That's what I get for using Google for the code. Ugh. But anyways, this is an author note. I do not use fanfiction very often, just DeviantArt, so I'm not family with it yet. But we're at chapter 10 right now, and I'm so happy I made it this far. Expect a lot more in the future, thanks to all my readers. Maybe I will write 69 chapters for Karkle, maybe not, who knows. Just know that there's a lot ahead. It's as though there are 17 chapters total. I just finished with 10, or rather, I just finished 5 for a total of 10, and I think I'm gonna call it here, folks. Same as last time, 5 chapters, and if I hit 1,000, maybe I'll finish the story. And until then, I will see you next time. So drive safely and have a delightful day. Goodbye.